The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Kevin Hinks, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, you get the Dow up 60, Nasdaq's up 22, S&Ps are up 7.5. We have gold down $1.30 at 11.14. Silver's down 20 cents at 14.25. Oil's up $1.50 at 33.82. Bonds are flat. King dollar is down at 209 ticks, and Facebook has the action out here. Facebook up $12.50, 106.80. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, guys.
Morning,
Facebook
Kevin.
is ripping.
That's
what's going on.
It is.
Other than 47 S&P companies with earnings today. So big earnings day in the market.
That's so cool. And, you know, folks, don't forget, every trading day, noontime, no matter where you are in your car right now listening, remember that you can get us right in your cell phone, TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV, TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, do swim lessons, noontime. Kevin, Scott, Cindy, it's an amazing program, folks. You trade options, you want to be all over it. And what does happen is that in earnings season, of course, it is more exciting.
There's volatility, right?
It's
So
more
that's
exciting.
premium and-
There's no doubt.
These are traders' markets,
Yeah.
guys. They're all over. They're all over the place.
They are. And you have that, like, it's pretty wild watching this VIX. Let me just look at this today because, you know, what you have, I mean, look at this. You're only at 22.21, and that's after yesterday you had price spread inside the VIX, but there's still no fear here, really. I mean, it definitely elevated from a few weeks ago.
You think it should be higher, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. I mean, you know, this is about as volatile as I've seen markets since 2007.
And, you know, someone made a good point this morning. The volumes are not massive, you know, historically. But it's good volume, but it's still not really high volume. I mean, these markets are flying all over the place.
Yeah.
No, that's
for how crazy the moves have been.
See, my take, Kevin, is that this is where it gets so deviant, right? So picture, you know, we came down on volume. Volume did expand every day, but as we're going up, it's contracting, and that's
right.
That's an aspect for me that somehow, you know, I think we're going to go to like 199 in the SPY, which is a huge bounce. But more than likely, it'll be lighter volume, and then the volume will come out again on the way down. So it's going to be intriguing watching it. I mean, these bounces here are very, well, they're deviant, but the price is not holding. You know what I mean? So every time the price doesn't hold, I think that, okay, it's really going to go, because that's just getting everyone on edge so dramatically. Sure. And that's the market's job, right? You know?
You know, it's funny. I think we're in a new world, Tom, that you and I have been trading, and the algorithms have these markets, and they move quickly.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing how quickly they get from one point to another when the news, like, you know, the potential news out of Saudi Arabia that affected oil.
That they're all going to be in love.
Amazing.
Yeah, that was the potential, folks, this morning, that they're in love. They're going to have a love fest over there.
Yeah. As long as, you know, I have no problem. I trust Saudi Arabia and Russia to give me good data, don't we?
To get together, right.
Yeah.
With the news
Some nice stability, right?
Right.
Kumbaya,
Exactly. That was the news. The Saudis come out and said, hey, listen, we're talking. We're going to talk this thing out.
Yeah.
And oil went up $2. Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
It is amazing. So, hey, okay, so this afternoon, we get 47 companies. Amazon's in there. Microsoft is in there. So what are we going to be talking about at noontime?
Today we're going to be talking about a little bit of an advanced trading strategy, which is the straddle swap.
Okay.
Trading a straddle against a strangle.
Wow, that's cool.
So, yeah, it's going to be some high-end stuff. We're going
I like the high-end stuff. It makes you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and folks, this is what's so cool. Now, if you haven't test drove the Thinkorswim platform. Come over to our website, hit the banner. You can test drive it right now. It's so cool the way the show is lined up. They have on the front page, it'll say what is in swim lessons, okay, each and every day. And what's so cool, as Kevin says, saying, oh, today is going to be a little more sophisticated. But what happens is that depending where you are on that curve, you can pick those out, which is so cool, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Right, exactly. Like every Monday, no matter what we do, every Monday from 12:30 Central to 1:30 Central, we give a basic demo of the platform.
Okay,
so like
cool.
starting as if it was your first day.
Yep.
And we walk you through the most basic. Literally, we go over everything about the trade tab, or everything about how to make a watch list, or things like that. Just the very most basic things, so even the most beginners feel comfortable going forward. Every Monday from 12:30 to 1:30. Scott and I go through that.
And you know what's so cool about that? So picture this, folks. If you haven't test drove the platform yet, the platform is amazing. But as what happens, I think what most trade is that you use a couple things and that's all you use.
Sure.
And I should be there on Monday too, Kevin. That's the bottom line. No, it's the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you just get used to, you know, I'm a
And the
creature
amount of
of
capabilities they have in there. It's,
exactly.
It does need some education, right?
Like if you scroll down, Tom, if you scroll down the trade tab down to this thing called a page called the option statistics page.
Yes.
Which is about 2/3 down the page.
Yes.
That I'm doing a whole show in 2 weeks on just that.
I'm not
the
missing
option
it.
statistics page.
Perfect,
I'm not
man.
missing it.
I know that's one of your go-tos, Kevin.
Well, we're gonna promote it. We're gonna get that clip, but that's what we're gonna promote this baby. Hey, man, you have a great one. A safe one. We look forward to the show at noon.
Be careful out there, guys.
You too, man. Thanks,
Be
Kevin.
careful. I
know, right?
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service, Fibonacci 24/7, is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionics, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Market can't hold again.
What's happening in the market?
Look at that. Look at that thing.
Totally.
So we started the program. Dow's up $1.20. Right now, you're up 20. Nasdaq is up 4. S&Ps are up 3. And if we go over and we take a look at, it's going to be the biotechs. The biotechs are getting taken apart out here today. Well, that's going to be part of it. The IBB's down $13.50, $259. That's taking out all the swing lows.
That's like 5%.
Yeah. Look at this. It's a monster ABC down, too.
Yeah,
Your A point is 343. Your B is 268. Oh, my God. 70.
Developing quite a little channel.
Yeah. Monster. Monster. No doubt. Facebook. So if we go into the NDX 100, let's just.
Yep.
Oh, thank you. So the NDX. Oh, that's interesting. eBay, too. eBay's even down heavier.
Did they announce?
Percentage-wise,
They
yeah,
must
they did.
have, yeah.
eBay is down. You want to see something bizarre? So eBay and just split off PayPal, right? eBay's down 13% at $3.45, and PayPal is up 6% at $191.
Okay.
Now Amazon's coming out with numbers after the close. Amazon's up $21 right now.
Yeah.
605. Facebook hit. This is about as bizarre as you can get. Facebook hit the lows of the high volume spike, which is just.
Say that again. You go the lows of the high.
So November 5th.
Specific dates total.
November 5th. We were talking about this yesterday
So
in the
came
morning
into
show.
the
I was
bar
talking
November 5th. I got you. Okay.
And that low is 107.95, and we hit 107.94.
Okay.
It's like crazy, you know. It's just a test. But bottom line, that was.
When you say it's just a test, do you think it's come back down?
I think.
As opposed to.
Yeah, what happens is that in order to take this out, it's going to have to build more cars. But this is a really positive for Facebook.
Sure, yeah. No, that's what I think. I do.
I don't see it jumping right over it.
And I mean, you see there. It seems easy after the fact, of course, right? But we thought that they were going to come in just from our own personal experience.
Exactly.
TFNN,
What we're spending.
Right. I mean, and you see that they're huge on mobile, and in terms of, and just to, there's a number of different ways people can spend money on Facebook, whether you're trying to get likes, whether you're just exposing one post to likes.
Exactly.
And then you can choose whether it's just mobile or desktop.
Right.
But if you don't choose, and I can say the impressions, you've seen it, are heavily mobile. They're so 80, 90% mobile. And so for part of what we do, some of it makes sense to be on your desktop, where you're just trying to get people who are fully immersed into a full trading environment where they're sitting at their computers, maybe they're on Facebook, maybe they're watching some type of streaming, whether Bloomberg stream, CNBC videos.
Right.
But if you don't select that, then their exposure is mostly mobile, and it makes sense. So that's where their revenue is mostly coming in.
$1 billion.
But it is so easy. The user experience, logging on to Facebook, you drop a credit card in there, and then you say, I want to just spend $50 on this post. I want to spend $100 on just trying to get some likes and introducing my company to people today who have similar likes, who like, for us, it'd be, are you into CNBC? Are you into trading? Are you into however those choices get made? They've created a whole ecosystem.
And what happens, which we like, folks, is that, you can spend a huge amount of money getting more business. We know at least every dime we spend on Facebook, someone has looked at it.
Yes, right.
That's big.
Right.
It's big.
And then, you get page likes, so they stay with you. And as that builds, Facebook is like their own little internet almost.
They definitely are, man.
And they control it all, so, yeah.
Let's go to Jason in Buffalo. Hey, Jason, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, guys? Pleasure listening to you. I love it. I was listening to you guys talk about the Patriots lost on Monday, man. Try losing 4 Super Bowls and missing the playoffs for 17 straight years.
I know. We have it made, man. That's what, it's so we get to grin in those moments right now, as in, hopefully people do, because we do. We have it made for sure.
Yeah.
You guys really do, but you know, I actually people actually it's a love-hate thing. They either love the Patriots or they hate them, and I found out more people actually are fans of them, which shocks me because some of us refer to you guys as the devils of football.
I'm sure, man.
Yeah, well, you know, it's wild. Did you see? I saw Brady sent a letter out today, a handwritten letter.
I saw that letter.
He said, did
you see that on Facebook?
I did see it on Facebook.
I knew you did. Talk about the conversation. Go ahead.
And he sent out a handwritten letter, you know, to all the fans, and it's intriguing. I mean, it's like you keep him engaged.
Well,
man.
he's quite a social marketer himself.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's you just. I knew immediately you had seen that on Facebook because he shared to the world, and Facebook spread the love. You know.
Yeah, right.
That's how it happens. Yeah. Now think just real quick.
He's getting ready for next year. Jason.
Real quick aside, because I think about this though. Think about these guys. He's building up such a following. He's going to be able to monetize that after the fact with these impressions, straight out like business wise. It's just interesting to tie that in. But,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, real quick, a company A-Hold, the symbol is AHODF. They're closing shop in Buffalo, and a couple people have been asking me if they should hold on to their stock options. I was going to just run this by you. And the second question I had is, are you going to, in the future, maybe do another trading contest?
Nice.
Oh, well, yeah. We did the Nadex trading contest. We'll see. Okay.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I was interested because I didn't see anything posted, so I was curious about that.
Well, that's good feedback, man.
That is we'll pull that around between us and Nadex and see what we can pull
see
off.
what happens.
Okay, great.
This company here. Okay, so this is a monster company, folks. That they do. It's out of the Netherlands, but it's a big food company, supermarkets, gasoline stations, and depending where you are in the world, you may or may not heard of them. Now, they absolutely have no volume in the U.S.
Yeah, it says they must be traded somewhere else, liquidity-wise, because there's no volume at all in the U.S.
So the people that have the options, so what they were working for them, and they're probably not tradable options. I wonder if they're tradable options. So their business, they do $37 billion a year, big money. In Europe, 19 billion.
Nope, the other way.
Oh, yeah, 13 billion in Europe, 19 billion is in the U.S. You know, it depends on what that option is, Jason. That's what it really comes down to. I don't know the company, you know, fundamentally, but I know that when you travel around the world, you see these guys everywhere.
Yeah, they are huge, and I guess the real question is they're concerned if they should keep the stock if they think it's going to go up or just drop. They're looking more at the long-term aspect, or if they should just dump the whole thing, you know, when they get out and just be done with it.
You know what? Supermarkets are always going to be here, man.
It's a very general take, yeah, for sure. But you know, without pulling up a chart.
Well, if I don't know this company, but I know. Their niche is going into neighborhoods and ethnic neighborhoods and getting huge market bases out of it. Like, I believe what they did is that inside the Mexican neighborhoods in the U.S., they have a huge amount of stores, and those stores do a huge amount of business. I actually go to one of them because some of the hot sauces that you can't get, or they just charge too much money at the Publix. They just have better food. That's depending what your taste is. In my taste, I like hot sauces. You know, well, it's our fridge.
Yes.
You know, so that's to me that's a defensible position.
We haven't even pulled up the chart. I mean, really, you know, in terms of seeing. That's what I'm just throwing into the conversation as we talk about hot sauces.
Yeah, hey, they have good hot sauce. Hold the stock. Hey,
thanks for the call, Jason, and the feedback, man.
Hey, thanks, guys. Have a good day.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's down 8. NASDAQ is flat.
Coming or going, regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how EverBank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? EverBank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 22. You get the NASDAQ off 4.5. S&Ps are, let's see, they're down $1.50. We just had natural gas come out with numbers. So natural gas, stockpiles fell 211 BCF. And we will see, we'll pull that chart up and see where we're at with natural gas. Let's go to Mark in Concord. Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Happy New Year, Tom. Long time no talk to.
Yeah, how you been, man?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Good.
Yeah. Tom, I am totally confused on this market. I remember on Friday you were looking for a bounce, and you thought on Monday you would have a bounce, and we've gone down. And I guess I'm looking for you to restate what you guys think the market's going to do. I'm just totally confused.
Okay, what I think. And I'm not going to bring in you guys, meaning the rest of the network. What I think is that the S&P right now, the SPY's at 187.48. I think we're going to bounce up to 199.83.
In the short term, you're saying,
In the
right?
short term, yeah. That's the
In the short term, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
in the longer term, I think we're going down to like 1,400, 1,350 in the S&P. And this is part of the process, you know.
Yeah, okay. So basically, when you said on Friday, I think it was on Friday's show, that you were still looking for a good bounce, and that you thought you were halfway, that we were basically halfway through the bounce. You think more or less that's still in play?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I just.
Oh no, listen, it's a great question, man. Because the bottom
there's so much volatility right now that's what's tough.
Every single one of these sell off. There's no doubt.
So much volatility.
And so watch. This is what's so crazy about this. That when I said it's halfway, it was exactly halfway because the low is 181. Okay, and we were at 190. Okay, on what's that? Last Tuesday. That's halfway because it's only 9, but that's 9 points. So it'd only be 9 more points. So that's.
And he's looking for a bounce, right up to just the lows that we've been down to, like in the beginning of December and twice in December, really.
Yeah.
If you pull up the December 18th level, and that's where I'm looking for.
All right. I just want to clarify. Hey, Tom, question for you. Do you miss up here, Boston? You need to do another road trip up here so we can see you.
We do.
Of course, we miss the city. We don't miss those snowstorms, Mark. That's what. But we've missed this. I miss the city.
The last time I saw you, Tommy, you were up here in the Burlington. I think it was the Burlington Marriott.
Okay.
And you were doing that traders thing with Steve, and you had that thing, that Saturday morning thing. That was what, 3 years ago, maybe?
It could be.
At least.
4 years ago.
Yeah, it would have been 4. Yeah, but 4.5 years ago, probably. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah, because you know what you should do? You should have a summer office up here in Maine or something.
We should,
so we can come up.
Man, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Hey, we might work on that.
Because we got to escape Florida in the summer sometimes.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Tommy, every time I go past old building in Waltham, and I have the radio on, I say, that was Tom O'Brien's first building where he's got his feet wet in the radio land.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Trapello Road.
That's right.
That's right.
Yep, I remember that. Yep. Every time I go past there, I remember going in there for Trader's Breakfast. And for the listeners who don't know,
awesome,
when Tom
man.
was, for the listeners who don't know, when Tom just had the local radio show up here.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday or Wednesday morning, you opened up and
it was free.
Got bagels and muffins.
Yep.
And you got bagels and muffins and coffee for people, and you had it called Trader's Breakfast.
Yeah.
And I remember I learned so much in there. I still thank you to this day for that.
That's so cool, man.
That is.
Hey, so listen, do you in Concord? That's where we used to go get that bread, right?
Tom, you would know me if you saw me.
No,
I
got your picture perfect, man. I know you get dirty blonde hair. I get you perfect. I know exactly who you are, man. You kidding me? No, that is the bake shop at the corner. That was in Concord. We used to get down there and get that bread.
I don't know.
We lived in Weston.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
There's a beautiful bake shop that sells amazing bread right in your city. Yeah.
Yep.
Are they still there?
Well, yes. There's a couple now in Concord, so
Okay.
I'm not sure which one you're talking about. But
Okay.
yeah, there's one there's something in West Concord too now.
Okay.
But you guys need to have a summer home. Maybe in the coast of Maine or something like that.
I like that idea.
That's a great idea, man. Keep those ideas coming.
Well, it's so funny, too. Right now, we're hunting for a place to go in the summer. Normally, I go sailing, but we're going to change it up a little this year. That could be a good idea.
You come up here for a whole month, and you move you have a summer office up here.
Yeah.
And you know what would be so cool, Tom, to have it on with picture glass windows. So as if you were like in one of the seaport towns where people come in and while they're walking past, they could look at you and
a nice natural backdrop. That's what he's talking about. Totally.
We're gonna get you to do the marketing.
That's perfect. Some nice natural scenery. I like it.
I do too, man.
Right. And you would have all these non-TFN people coming along and say, "Who is this O'Brien guy? Who is this Tommy?" And then you have Steve Rose come up for it.
That's awesome.
Hey, I'd like this Maine idea, too. I haven't been to Maine in a long time.
Nice and cool up there in the summer. I like it. Yeah.
Lots of lobsters, man. We're cooking.
That's right. All right, guys. That's fine. Thank you. So,
man.
So basically, the bounce is still in play.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
Okay, man. Thanks for the call, Mark.
Bye.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. You know what's amazing, too, is that, and you'll see this the more you do the program, I can correspond and it took me about a minute get the voice, but before he said it, I knew exactly who he was.
Once you connect somebody's voice with their face, right?
Yeah,
That's
and it's cool.
Right?
Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, it's crazy.
That is funny. I remember those traders' breakfasts too.
Yeah, and you know him. You know Mark.
No,
Yeah,
right.
I definitely know him.
I think I was in high school at the time.
You were in high school. You and Timmy Lane.
Totally.
Behind those desks.
Totally.
Okay, so let's see. What do we got here? Let's go look at that IBB again. The inside that IBB, they're taking that thing apart. 1175. So REGN, I think one of them, is it Regeneron that's coming out with numbers? No, that's down $27. That's taken up, boy, look at, man. When these things get taken apart, man, they get taken apart. So November 19th is trading at $5.92. It's almost $200.
Yeah, and it's slam.
Yeah,
below
it's not
those
stopping.
September levels too.
Right.
And you want to take? Why don't we? Let me pull up. We can take a look at those natural gas numbers that came up.
Okay, so let's take a look there. So natural gas, we're at 213. So got a nice pop.
Yeah, I mean you can see this is going to be the 1030 bar, I'm sure. Yep.
211 to 213. And it still hasn't been able to really get any real juice going, which is just amazing, actually. So let's go take a look inside the Dow Industrials. What's moving it, what's not. So inside the Dow, Chevron's the mover. That's up 1.5. ExxonMobil, American Express. Man, that's in tough shape.
There'll be some big action with all those earnings coming
47 earnings tonight. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Look at natural gas take off.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. You get the Dow down 10, Nasdaq's up 10, S&Ps are up $1.50. And if you want to go over and take a look at these futures, as a few of our traders were saying in the Tiger's Den, this is the let's see, something about the I can't get the. It was okay. Well, the market's going to make it or not. I forgot. There's a great quote.
Okay.
There's a quote, and what it was, they were looking at, folks, is that the low of yesterday was 4102 in the NDX, the Qs, and it comes down to 4106, and says, okay, I don't want to hang here, you know. So
It's quite a jump.
it's quite a jump in the context of literally 10 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. So let's go over to those natural gas numbers, because those natural. Let me pull it up on this one first. NG. Let me see. Make sure I get the right contract. Natural gas. Oh, interesting. So we got to a low of 208 today. You're at 213 right now. That's not a
Yeah,
bad
you're looking
setup.
at the delayed. We can,
I am.
if you want to just show them
But
the
it's
same.
only by one.
Yeah, it's not far
Yeah,
off, right?
so this
it's
is-
trading at 213.5.
This is pretty cool. Oh, I like that setup. Because you know what it looks like? It looks like this, because we went to a low today, it's going to be lighter volume, rejecting that price. If this thing stays at that 213, you know, it can build a little bit more cars and try to get up to that 230, 240 level. That's going to be wild. The Exxon Mobil, let's go take a look at Exxon, because we, as we said a little bit earlier with Kevin Hinks, the oil contract got a big bid.
Yes.
And Exxon's still consolidating.
Yeah.
You know, we're at 76.27, so 75 is the number. Amazon, let's go to Amazon. So this is going to be, it's Amazon's up $20, but now the difference between Facebook, to me, wanted to do that. Amazon wants to go the other way.
Yeah, I wouldn't be as, I mean, yes.
And what it is, I'm just talking technically now, too. So what it is this. This is what you have, folks. Amazon made a high, a beautiful high, on December 29th. We went to 696. You did 5.7 million, but watch this. This is always dangerous. You came off that high with 9.3 million. Now, if that was the only thing we had there, that would have been okay, big deal, right? But it's not. Now, watch how subtle markets are. When you go back, what you'll see is that the first high that it made at 675, November 11th, it had 5.3 million. Well, it came off that high with 6 million and with 7 million.
Yeah.
It also had high volume off the high. That's always dangerous.
Sure.
Because what that is fundamentally is that that's a very large fund getting out of the equity.
There's some selling, right?
There's some selling. There's some serious selling.
Yeah, as you have volume, as it's going down, right?
Exactly. And so now what you have, we have a high volume swing low from January 20th at 547. You have the high volume swing low where it wants to trade at 451 from August 24th. It's like, oh my God. These spreads are like crazy, aren't they?
There's some volatility, right?
Oh my God. It blows my mind. It really does. It really, it's, you know, this is where I'm really glad that I'm a trader inside the market versus an investor inside the market.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
And if you have a long enough term perspective, you can just not worry about it. But
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, if someone, you know, asked me when they're your age, you know,
Right.
younger,
If you're investing for
I'd
10
say,
or 20
I'd
years,
say,
you're
guess
okay.
what? Buy the SPY
sure.
and forget about it.
Yeah.
Because the reality is they're 500 stocks. They're going to keep changing them over the time. The rate that you're paying to own that is very minimal,
Yes.
and that's how you make money.
Yeah, and that way you're not paying fees to anybody else.
And if it doesn't go up, guess what? Everything's in trouble.
Right.
It's like
it's a pretty safe store value over that period of time.
It is. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
And as Jay's reminded me, and that's a fact. Guess what? If you bought the Japan market at 40,000, that was 25 years ago. You still haven't made money.
As you said, if you haven't made money, then everything's in a lot of trouble, as it is for Japan from that time, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think the U.S. is going to go the way of Japan from that time. So not the S&P 500.
Yeah. If you're going to be the key term there is that if you're going to be invested,
right.
That's So this is at 214. So at 214 on natural gas.
Yeah, and I was just going back, pulling it back, taking a look at natural gas, and it looks like a move when you can pull it up initially, of course, but it was just trading there at 7 in the morning.
Right.
So
amazing.
Yeah.
Let's go over and take a look at that gold market. Gold continues to catch a bid, man. This is going to be interesting. And folks, if you do have an interest in the gold market, February 2nd. Tuesday. This coming
Thursday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. 5 days.
Oh, I like what's happening here. So check this out with gold. Gold went down to 1109. Rejected that area. And we only got 40,000 contracts. And see, the rollover is going to be happening here too, but that's still all right. So that's pulling back with light volume. That's setting the next leg up, man. We did, let me see this. So the rolls must be happening right now. Let me just see this. So we get, the rolls happened. Let me pull this up. That's 169,000. I just can't picture that we only did that. Gold. Yeah, the roll's happening. Okay.
Yeah.
So
we're now going into the April contract.
Exactly. So there
you go.
Yeah. So you still rejected price, but the volume's there. And so we'll see how it handles this price at 1128 on this contract, because that's where we're at. So if you'd like to test drive the gold report, folks, you can come over to our website at TFNN, test drive it 30 days. That gets you into the webinar, which is this Tuesday. The webinar is about the foreign currency impact on gold prices, and specifically, what happens in South Africa, what happens in Canada, what happens in Mexico, as to the companies that are doing business there versus, what they get paid in U.S. dollars and their expenses are in the country that they're doing business in.
And to get a feel for it, your two-page white paper, if they just want an introduction, how exchange rates impact gold companies.
Right.
And they can just read brief introduction. And
whether you're going to it or not, folks, go read that white paper, because you'll learn a lot. It'll blow your mind.
A quick introduction of the power that those currencies can have on some of these companies.
Right. And
it's not a coincidence you chose Harmony as an example.
No, because that's
if
the
anybody's
weakest.
been paying attention to that stock.
Exactly. You talk about a rocket ship.
Seriously.
And that's so. And I was watching it this morning. It's still not backing off.
To your credit, you got a great trade in the gold report in that, man.
Right.
I mean, some serious moves. Serious percentage-wise, you can make up for a lot of losses when you get a 100% move in the span of 3 weeks.
Insane.
Yeah.
No doubt. The markets themselves, you can see the more deviant this gets, the more that, this morning I'm thinking, just as, Mark's calling to myself, how the heck is this going to bounce up to 199? Because the amount of sell-offs.
Okay.
But what you want to wrap your head around, the markets are energy. It's energy on the way up, energy on the way. The more that it keeps trying to break down, and it can't break down, the more that all those sellers are gone.
I saw a big potential for Facebook, too. Just being a big personal believer like we talked about, that they could be, they're obviously a big player, and I thought that they could have some serious earnings. They did, and that's a big catalyst.
It is. It definitely is. Yeah. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow Industrials right now flat, and NASDAQ's up 16, S&P's up 2.5. We're going to be right back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A Share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the three hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Daryl Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. And don't forget, folks, coming up right after Tommy and I, Mr. Basil Chapman. Great show, 10 to 11 to 12. Then you're going to go to Swim Lessons, TD Ameritrade headquarters in Chicago. Steve Rhodes, 1 to 2. Dave White. I'll be back here 3 to 5. Andy Heck, 5 to 6. So we got a great lineup for you. And, folks, if you do enjoy the network, please tell 3 people. Tell them, go to TFNN.com, right on their cell phone, hit Tiger TV. We really appreciate it. Oil.
It's a tame market this morning.
When we started the program with Kevin, oil was up at $34.40.
Oil is at close to $34.
$34. Now you're at $32.94. And it looks like it's going to do a small ABC structure on the way down.
And, I mean, you're saying at 10 o'clock, but, I mean, oil was as high as $34.75.
Right.
We're down almost $2 from that just in the last hour and 45 minutes.
Right. And
after being up almost $3 full. It's pretty unreal. It is.
And if you haven't traded the Nadex product, folks, get over there and test drive it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
you had yourself a little spread, and what's the beauty of defined risk? You don't get stopped out, and your spread's still active. And guess what? There's an active market in that spread when it had dried up on you.
There is. And there's no way that you would ever stay in the futures market.
As this is happening, right?
You're blown out.
How does that turn around there? Seriously. Yeah. what a turnaround.
Right.
Seriously.
It wouldn't matter if you're a bull or a bear.
No.
Both positions are in bad shape.
That's momentum, man, and you just got to
Right. Pretty amazing.
It is.
It's crazy.
That'll be interesting. There's a lot of time left in the day for already such massive moves in the last. So, I mean, just
you
going
have until 2:30 if you're trading the Nadex product.
It's going from 7 in the morning. We're almost coming up on 11.
Yeah.
So it's 4 hours. We go up $3 and down $2. I know. Yeah.
And the most valuable commodity in the world.
Yeah, slightly traded.
That is unbelievable. There's no doubt. There's absolutely no doubt. The markets, bottom line, I suspect somehow, some way they want to, they'll catch a bid here.
Yeah, they're digesting everything from yesterday in terms of the Fed, in terms of Facebook, and then, gearing up for 47 companies today, including Amazon, Microsoft, Visa, I think.
Let's go look at Microsoft for a second. Okay, so... Yeah. Oh,
Microsoft seems like they're doing some good things.
No doubt. This is going to be a tough deal. With my own thinking that the S&P, the SPY wants to get to that 199. Because when I look at Amazon, it's like, oh man, that's an ABC down. When I just looked at Microsoft, it's like, oh, that doesn't look that great. The IBB may save everything because it's been such a trashing that you might get a bounce in the IBB. 47 companies. This is going to be a lot, man. Okay. This is going to be pretty wild. If we go over to take a look at the XAU, the HUI, now both of them got back inside the range. Oh, I like how this is set up, too. So the XAU was the weakest one, folks. It got back inside the range, meaning the higher trading range, which it broke down out of, which is so dangerous.
Yes.
And now it's...
I'm just visually seeing you're talking about right here, and it broke below it. It's now back in there.
Yeah, and the HUI led the way, and that's the Gold Bugs Index. And that gave the indication that the price of gold, would be a higher probability that it will go higher because if you're in the HUI as an equity, you cannot sell more than 1.5 years forward production.
Okay.
And so normally when the HUI is stronger than the XAU, it's saying that the price of the metal will actually go higher.
Sure, because it's basically saying that the one that you can't hedge is stronger.
Right.
Just to put
so the market is kind of like the option market.
They're
traders are saying,
that
I think
in.
this
They're
is.
factoring that in. They don't want it. They're in a strong gold market. That should make sense. That would be stronger.
Right.
No, it's a great observation, man.
You stay right there, folks. Man, Mr. Basil Chavez coming up next. Kevin Hinks, Cindy, Scott, TD Ameritrade, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.